Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Thanks for tuning in. I know I've skipped out on a few days here because of Christmas, and also I just got really burnt out. I feel really good about where I am with Love Miss. Actually, I feel like I accomplished more than enough. I just really needed a break, and I really wanted to enjoy Christmas as much as I could. I don't feel like I need to over explain too much because I know you guys will probably understand, and I want to be able to put out the best content for you guys and actually like what I'm doing. So I really appreciate all of you guys who have messaged me and talked to me and left me comments on my Twitter and Instagram saying, you know, like, it's cool, like, you're good. I appreciate that so much. You guys have no idea how much that meant to me and how much better I felt after hearing you guys say that. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to pop on here and say that really quickly because I know a few of you guys were messaging me like, hey, where you at? Like, what's going on? And just a heads up, I'm only going to be doing today's video, and then I'll also have one on the 31st, which is going to be my end of the year Project Pan wrap-up video. And today's video is my 2020 makeup favorites. Best of Beauty 2020, whatever you want to call it, but I like to call it my makeup favorites for 2020 because these are all my personal choices, and they're not all necessarily makeup that came out in 2020. They're just products that I've been loving in 2020. I'm super excited to share this with you guys because when I came in here to pick out my products to talk with you guys, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be really hard. I don't think I have enough. I don't know. And then the things just started piling up. So I have a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started with all of my favorite products for 2020. First of all, you guys, I mean, if you guys watch my videos, you know this is like a permanent favorite of mine until I find something that works better. But for me personally, this just does it for me. For me, it doesn't dry out my eyelids. I love the tint on it, and it's a really good eyeshadow primer. Like, I never find that my eyeshadow creases or anything when I use this. I just really love this product. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. I just realized I didn't say that. I love this so much. I don't know what I would do without it because it's just my go-to. I really, really love it, you guys. And I don't know. Maybe one day I'll discover a new one. I'm sure I will. That's kind of how makeup goes. But for now, this is it for me. And it lasts so long. Like, it takes me a long time to go through a whole tube of this, which is another reason why I like it, because I feel like it makes it worth the money. Then for eyeshadow, I have some palettes that I want to talk with you guys about. The first one is the ColourPop Going Coconuts palette. You guys, if you have never tried this and you like neutral, just easy, don't have to think about it, it's all laid out there for you, makeup that is just perfect for any occasion, this one, you guys, is amazing. Like, this is by far my favorite ColourPop palette that I have ever tried. It is so good. I actually pop out some of these shadows because they are magnetized into these 9-pan palettes, and I put them into my makeup kit sometimes even too, like especially these two shimmer shades right here. Listen, this one in the middle, you guys, this one, that one right there, that is my favorite eyeshadow of all time. Like, this is my ideal perfect lid shade for any occasion. It is just so reflective and so beautiful. Oh my god, like, that shadow right there does something for me. Like, it really, really does. I also really love the white one in here for like an inner corner highlight. It's great on the lid too to be really bright and just so, again, super reflective. These things are absolutely stunning. The matte shades in here are so perfect. I feel like it's got great transitions. It's got a deep shade. It's got a lighter shade to set your primer if you like to do that kind of thing. I did use this shade on my lid and then this one on my inner corner for my eye look today. I didn't use any of the matte shades because I used my Project Pan palette. But man, this ColourPop palette, oh, it is a good one, you guys. It is really, really good. And like, you really can't beat the price of this. It is so affordable. Oh my gosh. This is a good ColourPop palette, and I have been kind of tired of ColourPop lately. I'm sure we all have, but I just cannot deny this one. It's so good. The next eyeshadow palette I have is the RawBeautyKristi and Pure eyeshadow palette. I did not try the one with ColourPop. I'm sure it was all right, but this one, you guys, I love this palette so much. It's just a warm dream when it comes to eyeshadows. Oh my god, I love this so much. It is just blends so amazingly, and they are so pigmented. I love this so much. This has been one of my palettes this year that I've liked to use for a look that's gonna stand out but still look natural and pretty, you know? I did do a full review and I also did a separate video tutorial using this palette. I'll link it up here in the iCard if you want to see either of them. I'll put them in the description as well, which reminds me, all these products are gonna be linked in my description box, so if you want to check out any of them, they're there. I do appreciate that the colorful side is on this palette as well, but I don't really dip into it very often. I think that the natural side is just so attractive to me that I tend to forget about this one, but I do love that it's there in case I want it. This is definitely a palette that I'm considering bringing with me next year when I move back to the States. If you guys don't know, I live in Italy and we are probably moving back to the States. We are moving back to the States next year. I don't think I've actually officially said that on my channel yet. I'm really excited about it. More to come obviously in 2021, but it's a whole thing. But basically, this is something that I think I'm gonna be keeping in my traveling stuff. Okay, the next one is, it's a little bit more of a recent palette, but I know for sure this is a favorite of mine because when I got this palette, and I still feel this way, I always want to use this thing. It's always in my head when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Like every time I do my eyeshadow, I'm like, ooh, I should use this, or ooh, what can I use from that palette to make my look today? And that's just because there are so many great shimmer shade options in here. The mattes in here are good, but it's not good for mattes because there's only three. There's only 3 in here. So I feel like you need a companion palette with this, or this is a companion palette. Like for me, I never just use shimmer shades. I have to have matte shades, and there's just so many options in here. The options, you guys. Like I had a streak on my Instagram where everything was just using this palette like every time because I just loved it so much. Some specific shades in here that I'm absolutely obsessed with are this red shade. It is so freaking beautiful. I love it so much. It's almost got like a gold reflect to it. I love this green shade. These feel so good, you guys. Like this green shade's amazing. And then the other 2 that I love in this palette are this gold shade and this gold shade. They're just, oh, such stunning gold shades. I love them so much. Oof. But I'm just realizing, did I even say the name of this palette? I'm great at this, aren't I? This is the Mcgrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity eyeshadow palette. This was their holiday palette, and it was significantly cheaper compared to her other palettes. Still expensive, but a lot cheaper. If you've been wanting to try Mcgrath, I definitely think this is a good option. It's definitely more affordable than the other ones, and you have a lot of shadows in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just want to throw this in here really quick. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow. It's not an eyeshadow. The Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. I think I've mentioned this in a past favorites, and I really would love to get more of these, but the reason why I'm mentioning it again is because this is one of the best glitter eyeliners out there, just to make your eyeshadow have a little extra something. Like I love this glitter. It stays on really well. It's super reflective, and I feel like the best part of this is the fact that it doesn't dry out at all. Like it never dries out. This has lasted me so long, and I really want more of them. They are a little bit on the more expensive side, but I do feel like it's worth the price because it lasts so long and it just never dries out. Like it never does. It always works exactly the same as when I first got it. So I really love this a lot, and I just wanted to throw it in here. Okay, another product that if you guys watch my videos, you know I can't shut my mouth about is this liquid liner. This is by Hank & Henry, and this is the Slick With It Blickity Black Liquid eyeliner. I did use it today, but what I love about this is, first of all, it's a brush tip. It's super easy to work with. It's relatively long lasting. I think I've used some that are more long lasting, but I never have problems with it like fading or anything. But it's not 100% waterproof is just what I mean by not super long lasting. It's just not waterproof. The brush on this is so good, you guys. It is so good. I can get the most pointiest, sharpest eyeliner that you could ever want. Like you could do such a tiny line with this. It works so well, you guys. I love this so much. I did just get the Rare Beauty liquid liner, which I'm really excited to try that one out to see how it compares to this one. But yeah, I really really love this liner a lot. Okay, another product that I'm pretty sure I also mentioned in a past favorites is my Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara, the waterproof one. I love this just for my lower lash line mascara. I mean, first of all, this thing lasts a really long time. It never really dries out. The brush is so super tiny. It is just so incredibly easy to use this mascara on your lower lash line. If you tend to accidentally do little smudges when you're using your regular mascara, maybe try out a skinny one. I like this one because it's drugstore. I hate spending a lot of money on mascaras. I really do, because I feel like they don't always last a long time. This one does last a long time, and it's only like $4 or something. It's super inexpensive. No, actually, I think it's closer to $6. But it's super inexpensive, very easy to get because it's Wet n Wild. I mean, they have Wet n Wild in so many places. I just really like this, and it doesn't ever really seem to smudge on me, and I think that's because it's waterproof. I love this for my lower lash line. I know it's super extra and like totally unnecessary because you could use your regular mascara, but I love it. I use it every time I do my lower lash line mascara. Every time, you guys, every time. Okay, the last thing I have for eyes are the e.l.f. Faux Mink lashes. I can't express to you guys enough. If you guys already saw some of my e.l.f. videos that I've done recently, or really any of them this year, I always mention these because they are my favorite drugstore lashes. They are. So actually, you know what, to be honest, these are my favorite lashes ever, because who wants to spend $20 on a pair of lashes? Not me. Will I? Yeah, because I am an addict. But these are definitely by far my favorite. I just stocked up on these. These are so good, you guys. My favorites are Drama Queen and Social Butterfly. They're both amazing. I'm wearing Social Butterfly today. They're super curly, voluminous, and just really pretty. Drama Queen definitely gives you a more elongated, like foxy eye kind of look. That's Social Butterfly, and that is Drama Queen. These are only $5 each. I mean, you can reuse these so much. Like, you can reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse these. Definitely makes the $5 price point like seem like a bargain, in my opinion. The only thing about these is that they are almost always out of stock on e.l.f. So if you ever want to try these and they are in stock, I highly suggest picking them up when you see them, because a lot of times when I'm on this site, they're sold out, and I really hope, I hope so bad, that e.l.f. will come out with more faux mink lashes in the future. These are so good, you guys. They're so light, so flexible, and I just find them so easy, especially if you're a beginner. Really good lashes. Okay, one of my favorite bronzers that I've tried this year is the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer, Matte Bronzer in Baked. It's a cream bronzer, and I have a small one here that is the mini size. You can get these for $15. Now, I love this bronzer so much. I'm wearing it today. You can kind of see it on my face. I love this bronzer. It is such a beautiful color on my skin tone. I feel like I really like it a lot. It blends amazingly. I never have problems with it ever. I actually just purchased the full-size one on FabFitFun because it was half the price it normally is. So I got it for $15, which is the same price as these mini ones. And I know that the large one is like gonna last me forever, because these do last a really long time. And I definitely think these little minis in the $15 one is worth it. However, I've heard people, and I have this problem too, the packaging just stops working on it, so that really sucks. I hope it's different for the larger one, but basically when you twist it, it's the product, it won't come up. For me, it stopped working after the first few times that I used this, so I've never been able to push it up. So I know there's a crap ton of product in here, and I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do with it, because I don't want to waste it, but I also already have the full size. And I also know that my friend Tara Brook here on YouTube, she had the same problem with this. Hers broke later on. Like, I know she was able to turn it, but at one point it stopped turning for her. So that is one thing that I have to note, but this is the mini one. The full-size one is hopefully not the same issue. I would assume it's not, because I'm sure it's like a different mechanic. I guess I'll let you guys know next year, because that's the one that I'm going to start dipping into here soon. But as a product, if we're not talking about the packaging flaw, fantastic. For brows, I just have a couple brow gels to talk about, and the reason why I want to talk about these is because I never have been a brow gel person. Like, I never got into them. I don't know. I just thought it was an extra step for like no reason. I don't know, but I have discovered in 2020 there is a reason for it. And I thoroughly enjoy the way that my brows look when I use these. It kind of just makes your hairs look more like hairs after I personally use a brow pencil. So they don't look just super just filled in. I mean, mine kind of do because that's kind of like, I like that. But this kind of gives more dimension to your brow, actual brow hairs. Not necessarily sure that it's worth the price. It does last a long time. But I also have used the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Deep Brown this year as well, and it is kind of a little bit better in my opinion, and it also has a tiny brush. But the cool thing about this one is that it has little fibers in the brow wand, so it actually adds more like volume to your brows at the same time. So I really like both of these a lot. I think they're both really good, but I do think the e.l.f. one is a better bargain. Like for sure. I mean, because this is not cheap. I think this is like $20 or something, maybe even a little more, and this one's like $5 I think. Yeah, so definitely a big price point difference here, but I've discovered in 2020 that I love brow gel. Now I know I haven't been using much lip products in 2020, but boy have I been purchasing them. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why I bought so many, but I have some that I really like and I want to share with you guys. First of all, lip liners. The Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Lip Pencils. Specifically the shade in Contour, which is actually on my lips as a lip liner today. It's really great for my skin tone as a nude. It's beautiful. I really do feel like it makes my lips look a little bit more contoured and full in a way. I don't know, it just works so well. It's a perfect shade for my skin tone. Found this thanks to Kathleen Lights, just like most of my stuff that I buy. I'm telling you guys, she could sell me anything. Almost anything. This is not the last time you will hear about her in this favorites either. But anyways, I really love these lip liners. Do you need to spend this much money on a lip liner? Absolutely not. I love the Milani lip liners. I love the ColourPop lip liners. They're really great. But I truly do feel like these are like the ultimate lip pencil. They're so good. Super long lasting, creamy, and just amazing. I love them. Okay, so like everybody else, this year has been the year of lip gloss and sheer lips for me. And like, I quickly just want to mention the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I mean, this is like kind of my favorite gloss ever, like a lot of people. It's amazing. This is the original one. I know they just came out with creams. I'm still trying them out. I'm not 100% how I feel on them quite yet. I still have to try them. I mean, it's hard because like, how many opportunities do I have to try the lip gloss out? You know, it's not like I can wear it out with the whole mask situation. It's hard to speak because the words are hard. But yeah, this is the one in Fussy. This is one that is like constantly in my purse. I just really love this lip gloss. I mean, there's not much more to say about it because I'm sure you guys have heard people talk about it. It's amazing. These ColourPop Luxe lip oils, I can't even express to you guys how much I love these. These definitely took me off guard. Like, I did not think that I was gonna love these as much as I do. I have 5 of them and they are all from the Wild Nothing collection, and I know they have a few more and I low-key kind of want them, but you know, not wearing a lot of lip products lately, so I'm gonna try to be like a little level-headed here and not buy them all. Can't promise that won't happen in 2021, but for now, I'm trying not to. But these 3 shades are my favorite ones. I have Dewdrop, which is the clear one, and then I have Playa Vista, which is a light nude one, and then I have Hot Shot, which is my favorite one. I've worn this in a lot of videos. I have it on today. Actually, let me add a little bit more. But what I like about these is they're super comfortable. They smell pleasant. They have a really good long-lasting feel to them. Of course, anything lip glossy, your hair is gonna kind of get snugged on it a little bit, but it's nothing compared to some glosses. Like, it's not sticking literally on your mouth, if that makes any kind of sense. I love a brownie nude color, and I love that this is kind of glossy. It's kind of sheer, super comfortable, hydrating. I mean, this is just like amazing. I love the color of this. And paired with the Pat McGrath Contour Lip Liner is like my dream lip combo. I love this lip combo, you guys. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. How many times can I say I love in this video? Not enough, because these are my favorites. I want to get into some skincare and tool kind of things, and nail polish, like some little, just things that aren't super makeup-y. But I just want to give one honorable mention here when it comes to makeup, and it's another Pat McGrath product. And the reason why this is an honorable mention is because I haven't had this long enough to say this is a 100% favorite, although I feel like in my soul, which is why I'm mentioning it, that this is going to be a lifetime favorite because this is the Pat McGrath Mothership, not Megaship, Mega Mothership Divine Rose 2 palette. I believe that's the whole name. It's on the box. Could read it to you. Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 palette, which is just a weird name. You guys, this packaging is my favorite thing I've ever seen on any packaging of any makeup product in my life. And I really want to recreate this. We'll see. Maybe I'll make it happen at some point. Like, I want to do the crown and everything. Like, oh god, you guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. Here's the palette. I still haven't taken off the plastic because I can't get myself to do it. I can't. I just don't like to peel them off, you guys. I don't know. It's weird. This beautiful, beautiful, literal divine palette. It has my heart and soul, and it has changed me. Like, I don't think that I will ever find eyeshadows that are this good. Like, nothing will ever compare. I don't know, you guys. It's just so incredible. I just cannot with these colors. This one is my favorite, but I also love this gold. Like, hello? How? Like, how? I don't get it, you guys. I really don't understand how she does that. Wow. And I don't even feel like it does it justice on camera. I did a video talking about these in a get ready with me if you want to see more of my thoughts on it, but it's pretty much me just doing exactly what I just did of the oh my god. I love it. Oh my god, this is amazing. It's basically the whole video, but if you want to see it, it's up there. Oh, I almost forgot this. So this is the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. You guys. I love this so much. This is so good. It is so fine. It feels amazing. And it gives me exactly what I want in my makeup, which is just that dewy, glowy, I'm almost sweating look. And the spray on this, the mister, is absolutely incredible. I use this so fast. I mean, there's been a couple of dry streaks that I've had this year where I haven't used a lot of makeup, but if it was like a normal year, this would have been gone like 3 months ago. I'm almost done with it, and it takes me a really long time to use up setting sprays. Like, it's very rare that I use up a setting spray, and this one I feel like I went through so fast. I'm definitely want to repurchase this because this, just like, look at my face. Do you see the dewiness? Like, I love that. It's so good. One of my favorite setting spray. Well, it's not a setting spray. It's just a makeup refreshing spray. It's not necessarily to elongate your makeup, and I'm okay with that. Nail polish. I always have my nails done, you guys. Like, always. Look back on my videos. My nails are done. I love to do my nails. I do my nails like once a week. I love it so much. And I am just like in love with Kathleen's nail polish line, Lights Lacquer. I have some of my favorites that I want to share with you guys. I have a whole bunch of them on my shelf where I keep all my nail polish, and I want a lot more, but they don't do free shipping to where I live, so I usually wait and purchase like a bunch of them. So I'm gonna have to do that at some point. But anyways, I have some that I want to share with you because I love these a lot. First thing I have is the top coat and base coat that she does. You can buy these together. It's the So Clingy Gripping Base Coat and the So Over It Glossy Top Coat. I really like these. I go through top coat a lot faster. That's why that one's kind of down further, because I really pack it on. But I really like these. I really do feel like it helps my nail polish stay on a lot longer. It does what I need it to do. I really love these nail polishes because she has this like soft matte top, so it's really easy to always open the bottle. It's also got a really amazing brush. It's a very rounded brush, and it holds quite a bit of product on the brush, which I really like because I have very long nails and I hate dipping in like 3,000 times. So with these, I really don't have to, and they're very opaque. Sometimes I really only need one, but I always go in with 2, and 2 is always enough with these. Always. They're so good. Anyways, my favorite colors. First of all, for a nude color, I love the shade Lyla. Looks like this. Very pretty. She has a whole bunch of nude nail polishes that are great for, like, she has them for every skin tone. I actually have another one that's one of the nude ones, but for me, it obviously looks very dark, so it's a dark nude. and it is the shade Olivia. It's super deep and it's great for winter, fall. I just love this color. Ugh. And then the other one I really like is Jefa, and it is a greenish teal. No, not teal. It's like a greenish kind of color. I'm not very good at like explaining colors, I guess, but it's like a, yeah, it's like a greenish color. Yeah, those are my favorites that I have. I'm sure if I had more of them, I would have more to share with you, but out of the ones that I have, those are my faves. Okay, let's move into some skincare stuff. I actually only have 2 things to share with you guys. First being another one that you guys probably already see coming because again, I can't shut up about it. This is the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet and Enzyme Cleansing Makeup Melting Removing Balm. I totally read that incorrectly, but it's a makeup removing cleansing balm. This is the best way to remove makeup in my opinion, and I am obsessed with this. I've tried quite a few different cleansing balms, and this one is by far the best one, and I really loved the Pharmacy Green Clean one. Like, I loved that. I was a ride or die for that one until this one came out, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where have you been? Where? And then now I'm obsessed with Glow Recipe. Like, I'm obsessed with Glow Recipe. I want to try everything from them. Oh, I love them so much. But yeah, this is the best way that I've found to remove my makeup ever. I have video on it up here if you want to check it out, of removing my makeup, my skincare, nighttime routine kind of thing. If you guys want to see how it works, I love this. It's amazing. Oh, also this was so great for Halloween. If you guys have seen any of my Halloween looks that I posted on Instagram, follow me over at Lindseys Lovely Life on Instagram. I did some really full-on Halloween looks, and this took everything off with no problem. Like, I was scared to take some of this stuff off, but no, this thing, she's got your back. She's got your back. All of my skincare stuff is literally just my makeup removing routine. I just realized. So after I use my cleansing balm to melt away everything, this is the makeup eraser. It's dirty right now because I just used this one. This is my favorite way to remove makeup. Okay, using the balm and then using this to remove the balm from my face. You guys, the makeup eraser, you guys have to try this thing. If you use makeup wipes, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to try out a makeup eraser. I love the original makeup eraser. That's what this one is. It's very large. You can use it like 7 times or so by just like making your way down the cloth. You just throw this into the washer machine, cleans it, and you reuse it again. I have like 4 of these along with a bunch of other reusable makeup cleansing cloths, but this one is my favorite. Like, I've tried a bunch of different ones. Definitely my favorite. Love it. You should definitely try it. Eliminate makeup wipes because we don't need those anymore. We don't. And then after I do my cleansing balm with my makeup eraser, the other product that I've been obsessed with that I really didn't think I would love as much as I do is the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser Remove It All Cleanser. I don't love this for makeup removing. I'm just gonna like say that right now. However, for a double cleanse, like after I use the remover balm, I love to use this to get off anything extra that's on my face. I know some people say that double cleansing is like not necessary, but for me personally, I just don't feel like my skin is ever super clean after I've used a makeup remover the first time, but the second time I really do feel like it gets anything that you may have possibly forgotten or missed on your face. I really feel like this does a good job. This product specifically from Fenty is so good. First of all, the packaging, my favorite. I love it. You click it and it just opens here, and then, you know, this is how you set it on your counter. No taking off screwing lids, no caps that break. This thing is genius when it comes to packaging. You get a lot of products in here. I use this a lot and I feel like I'm like this far down. Like, I've used this so much. It has a really nice, pleasant smell that I didn't really love in the beginning, but now I actually really, really enjoy. And most of all, I love the texture, the formula of it. What I like to do with it is I put this in my hands and then I kind of wet my hands a little bit, and then I just kind of like rub it together like this, and it's like creamy, and it turns into this like not foamy, but it's like somewhere in between jelly and foamy. I don't know, but it makes the product kind of you know, just warm it up in your hands and then you take it over your face to cleanse it. And I love the process of it so much. It really does a good job, and I don't feel like it dries my skin out very much. It does say that it doesn't strip or dry your skin, and I really feel like this. And I do like to use this if I'm just washing my face. Like if I didn't wear makeup, I don't use my makeup cleansing balm, and I just use this. It's really good. It's really good, you guys. I also love to put this in my shower sometimes as my cleanser. I honestly feel like this is my favorite cleanser I've ever tried, and there was a long time that I was trying to find my favorite one, and I think that this is my favorite cleanser I've ever tried. It's really good. We're almost done here, but I want to talk about some tools. First of all, this is the Shop Missy Pawpaw Wonder Blender. I obviously buy them in 6-packs at this point because not only do I use these on not only do I use this on myself, I also use these on clients. I started buying the 6-pack because basically I just give the sponge to them at the end. Like if they want to keep it, they can keep it, take it home and use it. So that's why I buy them in 6-packs. This sponge is so soft. It gets so big. It has that beauty blender shape where it's like a teardrop, so it's smaller at the point and then it gets fatter on the other side. Oh, this is so good. This 6-pack is only like $9 or something, $8.55, $9, close to $10 basically. Or you can buy them individually for $1.55, and what a freaking bargain for a bomb ass sponge. Like you guys, this is so good. If you've never tried this sponge, please, please, please do yourself a favor and get some of these if you like to use sponges. They are so incredibly affordable. Like I don't know how some of the brands charge so much for sponges when brands like Shop Missy can make one for $1.55. Like I just feel like we've all been scammed. This is great. This is amazing. I'm gonna leave a link to it down below in the description box if you guys want to check them out. And fun, I actually just became an affiliate with Shop Missy, which is so exciting, you guys. I'm so excited about that. So I just want to let you guys know that is an affiliate link where I would use a commission if you purchased from it. But if you've been on my channel, you know that I've been talking about this forever, and it's like my favorite sponge. So I feel so beyond elated to be able to share it with you guys, knowing it's a product that I absolutely love so much and adore. Anyways, I love those. Let's move on to makeup brushes. First of all, I am an affordable makeup brusher lover. I love affordable makeup brushes. That's basically all I use. I don't purchase expensive makeup brushes. I don't need them. I really don't. Affordable brushes do more than enough for me personally, and I'm going to be talking about that in a video maybe in January. But anyways, first I have to mention the e.l.f. Precision brush line. This has been out for a long time and I had no idea, but I just recently discovered this brush line from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's their higher priced brushes, but this is e.l.f. we're talking about, so they're still extremely affordable. I talked about this in a recent video. I'll put it up here in the iCard. This brush line in general has been a super favorite of mine lately, and specifically 2 brushes in here that I really want to mention. And one is the Airbrush Stipple brush, this one. If you like cream products, this is the Stipple brush for you. Oh my god, it's so good, you guys. I love to use this for cream bronzer or contour. That's my favorite way. I also love it for blush, but my favorite thing is cream contour and bronzer. I've been talking for a while at this point, so things are kind of mumbling, going together. I'm making up words too, I don't know. So I love, love, love this brush for that. It is the best brush that I've ever used for those purposes. And then I really, really love this happy mistake that I accidentally purchased. And now I've purchased like 3 more. This one I have at least 4 of them, like I know I do. I love them so much. But what happened was, after the first time I purchased this, I tried to purchase it again, but I accidentally purchased this one. And this is the 103. I think it's like the angled brush, angled something. Ugh, I'm not sure, but I'm putting it in my description box. But I love this for foundation. I love this for foundation. It's so good. It's good for even under your eyes too, because it kind of has that angle, you know, so you could go up under there if you like a one and done kind of brush. But for foundation, oh my god. I love this so much. It's so good. It spreads everything out really nice. My dog's over there. These 2 brushes, ooh, they're my faves. A couple other that I want to mention from e.l.f. really quick, because e.l.f. is my favorite makeup brush line. I mean, they have my favorite makeup brush lines. This is the highlighting brush. I love this for highlighter. I love it for contouring. I love it to put powder under my eyes. It's very multi-use. Oh, sometimes to contour the nose. well, not contour, loosely contour. I just kind of put bronzer there. You could use this for even blush. I mean, this brush is one of the most multi-purpose brushes I have in my collection. I have multiple of these and it's super, super good. It's called the highlighting brush, but I mean, like I said, I use it for so many different things and it's very affordable, obviously. Elf. And it's one of my favorite brushes ever. I really also love this one, and this was a collab with Nebella Noir, but I'm gonna try and see. Let me just look it up because I say this every time. Oh my god, Elf is having a 60% off sale. No, I'm not gonna buy anything. I literally own like everything that Elf has. Like there's literally no point for me to buy anything. So I think the equivalent to this one is the pointed powder brush. It's $6. This one became in a set with Nebella Noir, but it looks like that one looks like this one just black. So I really love this for bronzing the face. I use this brush every time I bronze my face. I just feel like it does so good, and every time I look over my brushes, it's the only one I want to use for my bronzer. I will literally wash all of my brushes and be like, okay, now let me rotate something new in, and I just grab this one again. Like I just really love it, and there's really not too much else to say besides it's just a really good bronzer brush. It's the perfect size and it blends well and it's so good and I love it. The last brushes I want to mention are this ColourPop set, which I don't have all of them here in my hand. There's more in this set. I'm gonna put up like a little thing right here showing you guys what comes in this set, but this is one of my favorite makeup brush sets that I have ever purchased. It is extremely affordable and they are surprisingly so soft. Everything works amazingly. Like every single brush in this set I have a use for and I really love, and I use them so much. They're always in rotation of the brushes that I'm using, and I love them because they're all white haired synthetic brushes. I don't mind if a brush has dark hair, but I prefer if it has light hair because I'm able to see what color is on the brush. For example, this one has green on it, and if I was to have a black brush, you wouldn't be able to see it was green, and then you know you put brown on and it's like muddy, and you know. So I really like when they are lighter haired, and all of these work so good, you guys. It's a really good set, and I know that I've talked about ColourPop throughout this whole thing, even though I'm so annoyed with ColourPop releasing so much stuff, but it's definitely a love-hate relationship. I will say that after a while, I've had these for about close to a year, they do start kind of cracking. Or I don't know if it's the paint or if it's the actual brush. I'm not quite sure, but it does have cracks all over it, especially the larger one. The smaller ones have tiny cracks, but for the price, I feel like it's really good. They've held up for at least a year. We'll have to see how they go, but I just had to mention these because they're just a product that I've been using consistently throughout the entire year that I've been really loving, and this is my 2020 favorites, so here they are. Okay, you guys, this video is extremely long. If you made it to the end, I love you like so much because you are a ride or die for making it to the end. Like seriously, the fact that you can sit here and listen to me talk for that long is amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, everything is linked in the description box if you want to check anything out, and that's all I have. So I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!